Hey guys, your boy M.K.S back here with a video. Apologies, I might have made a few like this before, but about Asia being united and Pan-Asianism. Some reason I'm struggling to pronounce it. Pan-Asianism and stuff like that. And I was thinking of making one about Asians, especially Indians, learn about dyslexia or dyslexia in India and stuff like that, which hopefully I'll remember to do in October, which is Dyslexia Awareness Month. Anyway, so I was thinking about some of the divisions which are happening in Asia nowadays, between like protesters and different countries, and asking the question, like, is it possible to bring Asia together, to work together, support each other in politics and business and trade, enterprise and stuff like that. So I'd love to know what people think as ever, and could it be possible, and how would it be possible, and can we bring groups together that in Asia especially, that, and possibly from the diaspora, that support Pan-Asianism in spite of any religious or other such cultural differences. As I say, to make Pan-Asianism, to help Asia to be united. And at the moment, like, India is quite divided because of certain political stuff, and I say I'd love to support India, whoever the Prime Minister is. And so I wouldn't want to criticize the Prime Minister, but I do wonder about some of his decisions and how it's divided the country along, seems like, religious lines. But it'd be good if people come together and show that they want to see unity, and see people from Asia and politicians and business people working together towards Pan-Asianism. So I know I've talked about this topic a bit before, but at this moment in time, I think to discuss this dream is really important, in my opinion, because of the divisions and disunity across Asia, which I think is really sad to see, in my opinion. Part of me wonders, like, if I think Modi should change his tact and start to look at how we can unite the country. I understand if he wants to tackle illegal immigration, crime, and general crime, including terrorism. I understand if he wants to do that sort of stuff. But I think the way he's going about doing it, if that is the case, is causing more division than it's worth. And I think he should be instead looking at how we can unite the country, and that. But I'd love to see that more across Africa, across the whole continent, not just India. But I mean, I must admit, like, part of me, I wonder if Modi, if I'm honest, I hope he proves me wrong, but I wonder if he is a bit of a dictator, or he just wants to keep only one cliche of people, what do we call it? One group of people, like Hindu hardliners, together, and he doesn't want to support support minorities, or which I think is bad for the country. And I think he should change his tract and talk about how we can unite the country, and only tackle, like, illegal immigration or terrorism, which I understand why he'd want to do. But I think the people who migrate to India legally, and who are in the country legally, and who are law-abiding citizens, I think they should be welcomed with open arms, no matter what religion they are or background they are, because I think that will help the country go forward. There'll be less division, less violence, and so people can go around running their businesses and getting along. And whilst I am on the topic of dyslexia, I know I probably have mentioned a few times, I want to wait till it is actually dyslexia awareness. But as some people say, dyslexia awareness should be every day, really, or can be every day, could be every day. So I think it would be great for people in India to learn about dyslexia, the problems dyslexics face, the weaknesses dyslexics face, but also the strengths that dyslexics have. So, like, I think it'd be great to see a Pan-Asian dyslexia network, which brings dyslexic countries together and organizations together to work on the positive sides of dyslexia and what strengths dyslexics possess to think outside the box and be creative. And I think this is going to just be a short video. I thought I'd just quickly upload it, talk about trying to bring India together. And I think I was thinking like it would be great to have a party in India that brings all the country together as much as possible, even rival parties. But maybe Modi could just change his tact and talk about how he can unite the country, and that how he can help businesses and help people to come together and growth. And if people from India work together to make their country proud, but also obviously they do want to tackle, I'm sure obviously it makes sense that they want to tackle illegal immigration, other crimes such as terrorism and stuff. I understand that, but I think that the way they should do it is not to marginalize the moderate Muslims or other groups. And maybe people should write to Modi and talk about how we can unite the country instead of divide the country. And I've talked before about Anglo-Indians writing to the Prime Minister lead-headed letters together as a community, talking about reinstating some of the rights we had that he seems to be taken away. Sorry, my voice is a bit croaky. But yeah, I know I've concentrated a little bit on more on not more on India, but similar thing with maybe India and China could work together on how they could tackle some of the problems, but encourage people to be part of the country and part of the community, so that they don't feel marginalized and therefore feel that they need to protest. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think about this video, especially if you're from Asia, and how Asian nations can work together more, especially including to learn about dyslexia and how they can work together politically, business-wise and trade-wise. Anyway, I hope you're having a great time at the moment. And I know I keep saying that. I know they say it's pagan, but I hope you have a good Christmas holiday anyway, and at least have a chance to spend time with your family and friends and all that sort of stuff. Peace and love.